just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove and hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to O'Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, it's here I'm gonna stay. I've searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following a little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the trees are flaming red, kicking leaves that fall around me, watching sunset paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need to feel at home. This island that we cling to has been handed down with pride by folks who fought to live here, taking hardships all in stride. So I'll compliment her beauty, hold on to my goodbyes, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. How can I leave those mornings with the sunrise on the cove and the gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's Wharf? Platter's Island wrapped in rainbow in the evening after fog. The ocean smells our perfume to my soul. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater toys. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys.
Good evening and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight, our stories are Prevention Month, B Division 13, Valentine Party at the Hospital, the Winter Carnival. Please stay tuned for these stories after this. The Help Committee will be hosting a Jeopardy game on February 26 at 7 p.m. at Burgeo Academy as part of the Violence Awareness Month. Free lunch will be provided. While this is still Violent Prevention Month, I've done a little bit of more research and found some more information on the internet concerning violence. Elder abuse is a problem in Canada. Like many other social problems, it is often not talked about, therefore under-recognized. As our population ages, the need for enhanced identification, prevention, and intervention services for this group is crucial. Close to 4 out of 10 seniors, female victims, were assaulted by a family member, while this was the case for 20% of the male seniors. It is estimated that 10% of people with dementia over the age of 65 are sexually abused. The most common form of abuse against the mainstream elderly population is emotional abuse, followed by financial abuse. Among elderly people who were victims of violent crimes perpetrated by a family member. 33% were victimized by adult children, and 29% by a current or previous spouse. Between 1994 and 2003, 4 out of 10 solved homicide cases against elder adults, 65 and plus, were committed by a family member, most commonly the victim's son. The winning team of the All Newfoundland B Division Dart Tournament dropped by our studios this week. Here is what they had to say. Today in our studios, we have the winning dart team of the Men's All Newfoundland Division B Tournament that was held in Stephenville on February 3rd and 4th. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to our studio.
Good evening.
Congratulations on winning the tournament the past weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What is the name of your team?
Burgill 1.
Burgill 1, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. How many teams did you play against in this tournament?
13 teams from the Bay of St. George.
Oh, okay.
From Piccadilly out to St. George's. All around the Bay of St. George area, 13 in total.
Okay. Were there any other recognizations during this tournament?
Yep. Sid Ingram there had most finishes for the tournament. And Everett Anderson was the MVP in the playoff. Most valuable player in playoffs.
Oh, very good. And so after this tournament now, do you continue on to another level?
Yep, we got to go to the All Newfoundland to represent the southwest coast. There'll be 10 teams there from all over Newfoundland, all the champions from each region, and then we're meeting in Cowed on April 25th to the 28th for the All Newfoundland tournament.
Okay, very good. Is there anything else that you would like to add to it?
Well, I'd like to congratulate the boys again, Captain George Eyre, Sid Ingram, Everett Anderson, Eugene Ball, Les Escock, and George Anderson. And I'm the representative for Burgill. And I'm going to the All Newfoundland with the boys as a coach, and this is the team. And we're picking up 2 players from Stephenville as well.
Okay.
You need 8 players to go to the All Newfoundland, and most teams pick up players from the Bay St. George tournament, right? So we picked up 2 from Stephenville.
Okay. Well, once again, congratulations on your win, and all the best in your upcoming tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I would let the people know, the public, we will be out doing some fundraising, so we could use a bit of support from now until April when we leave to go to the tournament.
The ACW and Altar Girl went to the hospital on Valentine's Day to have a party with the residents there. Travis Stumford, Calvin Berridge, and Ryla Foss led them in songs. There were about 21 ACW and Altar Girl members there. Some of the members got out and took the residents out for a dance. After several songs had been played, a queen and king were pronounced. The queen was Elizabeth Marsden, and the king was Ari Ingram. Then they got out for a short waltz. A lunch had followed.
She's charming like
It's 2 years in a row. Hurry,
Watch your foot, Dream. Wednesday was such a beautiful day that the lower grades of Burgeo Academy was out on Shade Pond and Maiden T Eel for winter frolics. Some were sledding, where others were on the pond having a game of ball. The Winter Carnival began February 10th. Some of the activities included Camp Snowflake on February 11th. Approximately 35 children had registered for the group. Here are a few scenes from that. Other activities included games in the rec center. Here are a few clips from that.
Here we are this morning at the Community Center with the workshop for the Heritage and Museum Association for the Skate Sail Racer workshop. So we got June.
Hi there.
And Stefan, our seamstress for today, putting together the sail for the racer. Some fancy stitching going on here this morning. Good time of fellowship over coffee, and that's a part of what it's all about. The sails, when they're finished, will be going on to the racers. Hopefully they're going to be raced on the 19th, either outdoors or indoors, but chances are it's going to be within the arena. And the racers are down there on the floor, not completely put together yet, but this is an idea of what we're up against. And the sails will sit right on the back end there. You see right down here, the sail will sit there. And these are the control mechanisms right up here.
This concludes our program for tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.